you used to see me with niggas, but that's that old shit. Real nigga, quick to pull a fucking trigger. Fat niggas definition.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Hope you are having a fantastic day. I hope you guys are staying inside, protecting yourself from the coronavirus. I don't know where you guys are, what's going on with you guys, but here in my hometown, everybody's on lockdown and all that stuff as we're supposed to be. I hope you guys are doing that too. But anyways, in today's video, we are actually going to do some vinyl and fabric painting today. So we're going to be doing my headliner and then also my sunroof and then a few other interior pieces. So what I decided to buy is some vinyl fabric doobie color spray paint. I got recommended this on the Mazda 3 forum. So I took out my headliner, got everything out, ready to go. I'm just gonna get started on the painting process. So let's get started onto that. I'm gonna do probably 3-4 coats, I'm assuming. I bought 4 cans total to do my entire car. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. For me that was like 70 bucks, but who knows. So yeah, I'll get this started, do a little bit of time lapse and show you what's going on. So as you see in the intro, I just wanted to point out before I start the video that in order to take out all these parts, I do a removal video that I'll put in the description below that you need to go watch to do, and then pretty much basically on how you do all this stuff. But anyways, let's get right into the video. Also, before you guys get started with doing this, I recommend putting some garbage bags or something on the floor to cover up so you don't get any spray paint on the floor, or a tarp or something, just you don't care getting spray paint on. For me, my garage is a bit of a mess because of my brother. But anyways, I got the motorcycle covered up so don't get any paint overspray or anything on that, and I'll get started on this now. So I started part of it. I do recommend doing very light coats, but before you do the light coats and start on it, I recommend spraying it a little bit, figure out which way the spray is shooting, and then slowly do a light coat slowly over the entire thing. And then if you see any spots where it's a little lighter, go over it a few more times. I recommend doing this 2-3 coats. Right now this is just my first coat and my first can. Little bit of spraying on me, but no big deal. So yeah, I definitely recommend going light over it first and then pass by it a bunch more times. Let it soak in for, I'd say, 20-30 minutes and then go spray again. Alright, so back to getting this set up. There we go. So, as you can see, the first coat is done. Overall, it's coming along pretty well. We gotta do a few more coats, I'd say, for sure. You can see, like, right over here, it's very light, and then also right over here, you can still see the white kind of, the beige kind of shining through. So we'll definitely have to hit it with a few more cans, and then we should be good to go. Then we can start on the sunroof, and also all the A-pillars and everything like that. So we're gonna let this sit dry. This stuff's dry for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Come back to it and keep going at it. Pick it up in a second. Alrighty, so while my stuff over there is drying, I got my sunroof there and my headliner there. I'm gonna do some interior parts. Just get them laid out. What you want to do definitely before you start spraying is definitely clean them up, wipe them down with soap, isopropyl alcohol, dry them, and then that once they're dry and everything, then you should be good to go spray. I got all my parts over here. So these are for the front. These are for where the seat belts go and hang up at the top piece. I got all that disassembled, so it's all going to be matching black and there's not going to be any beige. And then these are for the back. I have a hatchback, so these are for my back pillar. I'm going to have to tape up this a little bit to make sure that all these buttons and everything still work. Now I'll have to figure out how to take off this possibly, and then I got all these extra little bits and pieces that are all a part of that. So anyways, I'm going to start spraying on these and let's see how those turn out. So now that those are all sprayed, I'm going to continue to the rest of those ones there and do probably 2 or 3 coats on these as well and see how they turn out in the end. And then I will do a final install portion of it, like showing what they look like on the inside, and if there's any spots that I actually missed, then I'll just like quickly touch them up. And yeah, so that's basically it. So I'm just gonna do the rest and then just wait it out and see how it turns out. So I got everything done. It's all back up in my room. I cleaned up. So for this, you might see like this little spot right here. The reason why it is like that is because I originally had my entire roof glued because I tried to do fabric on it. Yeah, my hands are still pretty painted right now. But yeah, the reason why shiny spots like this is here, or like if you look at it like that is here, is because there's still glue on there that I missed a little bit. And then all these black lines are from when you're pulling out your headliner, to be careful and don't crease it, because that's actually what happens. But other than that, the stuff turned out pretty damn good. Like you can see right here a little bit. Yeah, right there. I missed a little bit, but overall it actually turned out really well. All the pieces came out really, really good. So for these pieces just slide out. That's where your seatbelt goes into, and then everything else is just pretty straightforward when you're painting it. Always do light coats. Lighter coats and more is better than thick coats and less coats, because then you don't get run lines. So all I have left to paint are these oh shit handles, I guess you could call them. See, you can see I tried to plasti dip them, try to peel out as much as I could. But yeah, to keep the spring one open, you want to cut a toothpick to size and then just kind of wedge it in there as best as possible. For this piece, you can see it's not fully done because my mom was complaining about it. But this, just had to do a few more coats, tape off things and everything, disassemble it. And yeah, so all I have left to do is this, and then I'm going to buy some black sun visors, and that is it. Overall, everything turned out pretty damn good. I would definitely do this again, and I definitely recommend it. So yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, comment, like, subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated, and see you guys in the next video. Peace out.